There are moments when your cat looks at you in complete silence, and you feel like something is being said, but you can't quite understand it. That slow blink, that sudden tail flick, that quiet decision to sit just close enough, but not too close. Most people brush these behaviors off as random quirks. But here's the truth. Your cat is communicating with you constantly. Every movement, every glance, every tiny habit carries a message. And once you understand these signals, your entire relationship with your cat changes, because suddenly the mystery disappears and a hidden language reveals itself. Let's start with one of the most misunderstood behaviors, the slow blink. When your cat looks at you and slowly closes their eyes, it's not just relaxation, it's trust at its deepest level. In the wild, closing your eyes around someone means vulnerability. Your cat is essentially saying, "I feel safe enough with you to let my guard down." It's their version of saying, "I love you." And here's something powerful. If you return that slow blink, you're speaking their language. You're telling them that you trust them too. It's a silent conversation, but one of the most meaningful you'll ever have. Now think about the times your cat suddenly knocks things off the table. Pens, glasses, your phone. Nothing is safe. It looks mischievous, even annoying. But this isn't random destruction, it's curiosity mixed with a desire for interaction. Cats are natural hunters, wired to test movement and reactions. When they push something and watch it fall, they're studying cause and effect. But there's more. If they do it while looking at you, they're pulling you into the moment. It's their way of saying, "Pay attention to me." In their world, even chaos can be communication. Then there's the behavior that confuses almost every cat owner. Your cat suddenly biting you during petting. One second they're purring, the next, snap. It feels like betrayal, but it's actually honesty. Cats have a threshold for stimulation, and when it's crossed, they don't have words to explain it. That bite isn't aggression, it's a boundary. Your cat is saying, "That's enough." And if you notice closely, there are always warning signs before it happens. A twitching tail, ears turning back, a slight tension in their body. They're communicating. We just often miss it. Have you ever noticed your cat following you from room to room? You might think they're just being clingy or curious, but this behavior goes much deeper. In the wild, cats are both independent and socially aware. When your cat follows you, they're choosing to stay within your orbit. It means you're part of their safe zone. They don't just tolerate your presence, they prefer it. You've become their environment, their comfort, their constant. And in their quiet way, they're saying, "Where you go, I go." Now let's talk about something subtle but incredibly powerful. Your cat sitting on you. Not next to you, on you. Your chest, your lap, even your face at times. This isn't just about warmth, it's about connection and ownership. Cats mark what matters to them using scent glands in their paws and body. When they sit on you, they're claiming you as part of their world. But more importantly, they're placing themselves in the safest spot they know, close to your heartbeat. It's comfort, trust, and bonding all in one quiet act. Then there's the mysterious moment when your cat suddenly stares at you without blinking. It can feel intense, almost unsettling. But this stare isn't random. Cats are highly observant creatures. When they stare at you, they're studying your behavior, your mood, your energy. They're reading you in ways you don't even realize. And sometimes that stare is curiosity, but other times it's a silent check-in. They're asking, "What are you doing? Are you okay? Are we safe?" It's awareness, not judgment. One behavior that often gets overlooked is your cat bringing you gifts. Maybe it's a toy. Maybe it's something less pleasant. Either way, it's meaningful. In the wild, cats share food with those they trust. When your cat brings you something, they're including you in their world. It's not about the object, it's about the gesture. They're saying, "You're part of my circle." It might not look like affection in human terms, but in a cat's language, it's one of the highest forms of respect. Have you ever felt your cat gently headbutt you? That soft bump against your hand, your face, your leg. It's called bunting, and it's one of the clearest signs of affection in feline behavior. Cats have scent glands on their heads, and when they headbutt you, they're marking you. But it's not ownership in a controlling sense. It's bonding. They're blending their scent with yours, creating a shared identity. It's their way of saying, "You belong with me." Now let's look at something many people misunderstand. Your cat suddenly running around the house like a maniac. These bursts of energy, often called zoomies, aren't just random craziness. They're a release. Cats are built for short, explosive hunts. Even indoor cats carry that instinct. When they sprint, jump, and twist through the house, they're burning off stored energy and mimicking the hunt. But here's the deeper meaning. It often happens when they feel safe. A stressed cat doesn't zoom. A comfortable cat does. There's also the quiet, emotional moment when your cat chooses to sleep next to you. Out of all the places they could rest, they pick you. This isn't convenience. It's trust. Sleep is when animals are most vulnerable. By choosing to sleep near you, your cat is saying, "I trust you to protect me." It's one of the deepest bonds you can share, and even if they don't stay long, the choice itself speaks volumes. And then, there's the tail. A cat's tail is like a mood detector constantly revealing what they feel. A tail held high, confidence and happiness. A slow swish, focus or mild irritation. A fast flick, frustration building. Most people notice the big movements, but the small ones are where the real messages lie. Your cat is always talking through their tail. You just have to learn how to read it. But perhaps the most powerful thing to understand is this. Your cat isn't trying to be mysterious. They're actually very honest creatures. They don't hide their emotions. They express them in ways that are natural to them. The disconnect happens because we expect them to communicate like humans. But once you shift your perspective, everything changes. That random behavior becomes intentional. That confusion becomes clarity. That distance becomes connection. Because every time your cat looks at you, sits with you, touches you, or even ignores you, there's meaning behind it. A message waiting to be understood. And when you finally start to see it, not just with your eyes, but with awareness, you realize something incredible. Your cat has been talking to you all along, and now you finally understand.